What's the word? What's the word? What's the word? Hope everybody's having a good day, being productive. We're gonna chop it up, man. This is gonna be a part 2 to what I did yesterday about the Trump DC situation. A lot of y'all already know that Trump has deployed federal agents to Washington DC, and the topic, the conversation is being had. We're gonna chop it up. I'm gonna give my perspective. All perspectives and opinions are welcome. All my DC people, please tap in. All DC residents, if you live in DC right now, please tap in. We want to hear from you. We want to hear from your perspective. Um, if you come in the room, man, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. Go to Instagram.com and follow the page, Top Flight underscore TV. We're gonna take this one slow, man. It's a lot to cover, and I got a little bit of time. So, just a rundown. We already know Trump sent in the federal agents last week, last night or the day, I think it was, or yesterday. He announced, had a press conference and announced he's sending in the National Guard. A lot of people are unhappy. From what I'm saying, a lot of residents are cool. I'm seeing a lot of comments, hundreds of comments of DC residents saying that they don't mind what's going on. After living in certain conditions and seeing these young niggas run wild, a lot of the residents is like, man, hell, clean this joint up. Nobody's been doing anything about it. What has the city been doing about the crime? Where the parents at? All summer we've been seeing, and when I say we have been seeing, I'm talking about, I'm looking from online. I live in Western Maryland. I don't live in DC. But I'm seeing online mobs of kids down at the Navy Yard acting a goddamn fool. Now, is that cause for National Guard, federal agents? Of course not. But my question is, where are the goddamn parents? You dig? Where are the goddamn parents? Um, People have had ample time, fair warning, to get their shit in order. As I said yesterday on my broadcast, I see a lot of people complaining about the feds being in their neighborhood or pulling them over, detaining them. Um, and my thing is, why in the hell didn't you take heed to the warning? If he told y'all the feds was coming, everybody should have stayed out the street for the time being. What are you outside on the corner waiting for the police to pull up on you for? Y'all should find something else to do. Go find some business. You dig? Um, a lot of I don't want to say a lot. A couple immigrants been chiming in, and what they're saying is, well, we told y'all were next. We gotta address that real quick. We gotta address that real quick. Um, when the immigrants were getting rounded up by ICE, a lot of us stayed out of it. You understand? And we have very good reason to stay out of it. Number one, a lot of immigrants have told us, and they have an attitude towards us, and they tell us things like, stop talking about racism. Pull yourself up by the bootstraps. They take on a white supremacist ideology when they get over here. So that's one reason why we didn't really give a fuck that a lot of immigrants was getting rounded up. But they'll say things like, y'all next. And somebody just commented on my post on Facebook, and they said, well, we told y'all were next. When it was us, y'all didn't care. Now, let me say this to you. To everybody who thinks like that, to everybody who has something to say about we're next and we told y'all were next. We were first, not next. All right, we were first. So you can't say that we were next when we were the original people getting oppressed, getting kidnapped, getting shot, getting hung. You name it. We experienced it. So this whole we told y'all you were next theory, man. Like knock it off, man. Number one, this is different. We're not getting deported. All right, we're not getting kicked up out of here. Number two, if you're not in the street and you're not doing crime, you really have nothing to worry about. If you're not in the street and you're really not doing crime and you're a DC resident, you really have nothing to worry about. Now I want you to imagine living in DC, and I'm just getting to the mind and the psyche of somebody who lives in DC, who's experiencing crime, who's seeing kids unalived, who's seeing toddlers unalived, who's hearing gunshots. I want you to get in the mind of that person, that working person, that member of society that has to live in these conditions. They don't really give a damn if the streets are being cleaned up. You dig? So don't try to, I don't know why y'all keep trying to compare this immigration thing to our struggle. We're different. It's different. It's not the same. You understand? It's totally not the same. So, yeah, man, I need all my DC residents to tap in, man. I want to hear from some of y'all. I want to see some comments in these chats. Tell me how you feel. Shout out to GVO Shades. What it do, homie? We got Liverpool all the way in the building. BG said, yeah, we done with blacks and browns ruining our country. Yeah. GVO Shades said I had the same look. Yeah, y'all hit the like button when you come ahead. Kathleen said you're being so naive. Well, explain, Kathleen. How am I being naive? Bands Nation said black people are the most racist. I'm not in your country and I feel it. The things black Americans tell me because of my accent. Well, that's not being racist. See, in black culture, we joan. We snap on each other. We make fun of each other. That's just our culture. Don't be a bitch. Stop being a bitch, right? Because somebody jones on you. That's what we do. If you got a funny outfit on, we gonna clown your outfit. That's not racism. Racism is a system designed to keep another group down and inferior. You understand? Don't be a hoe, man. Stop being a little hoe. Oh, you're talking about my accent. Stop being a hoe. All right? We can tell you what real racism is. And it's not somebody making fun of you. See, in our culture, man, we had to make fun of each other, right? So we can soften ourselves up for the real world to deal with real racism. You understand? We would talk shit about each other so we can toughen ourselves up for this racist society. Shout out to Brick City. Jonathan Bars in the building. Y'all hit the like button for me, man. Sweether says, show my brother some love. Bands Nation, oh, we already read his punk ass comment. Bands Nation said, if I don't say anything, y'all think I'm one of y'all. No, we know. Look, and shout out to all the people, man. Shout out to Africa, shout out to the Caribbeans, shout out to everybody. But the thing is, we've always embraced foundational black Americans have always embraced every other culture, even white people. We've always embraced. We don't have a hateful nature. Now don't come over here and try to play the victim because we already know. Where you from, Bands Nation? Where you from? Stop being sensitive, homie. Stop being sensitive, Bands. Listen, we'll snap on you, we'll joan on you, but at the same time, we'll also protect you. And we'll tell you, look, man, go get you another outfit. You dig? Like we'll tell you, look at them shoes. Like what are those? And then we'll tell you, man, go fix your outfit. You know what I mean? Like this just our nature. That's not racism. You understand? Vans Nation said, yo, I know what a joke is. We'll take a joke, homie. Aaron Salaz, what it do? Yeah, man. So yeah, DC. These democratic cities, man, listen, these democratic cities, they have allowed black people to be mediocre. They have given us the bottom of the barrel and they have set us up for failure. I'm not saying what Donald Trump is doing is great or good. I have mixed emotions on it, but I am willing to give it a chance because I get tired of hearing about and tired of seeing brothers throwing their life away, people getting unalived senselessly. I get tired of seeing that shit. I'm willing to see what this does. Is this a working model? People keep saying crime is down. Why did he send them in? Well, guess what? Crime is gonna be down now. Now it's really gonna be down. Are y'all cool with just 20% down, or do y'all want crime to be way down? Uh, Bands Nation said, telling me go back to Africa. If a white man tell you that, how you gonna feel? What? Okay, now see, you now you're getting to the good part. Why would a black American tell you to go back to Africa? What did you do? Okay, what? See, you up here telling half the story, cuz. What did you do to make a black man tell you to go back to Africa? We don't even talk like that. What's what circles are you running in where a black American would say only way a foundational black American would tell you go back to Africa is if you was over here cooning. That's the only way. If you was over here talking crazy about foundational black Americans, that's the really the only way a foundational black America would tell you to go back to Africa. We don't talk like that.